serous demi-lunes, intercalated duct, and striated duct. Serous acini are lined by a single layer of pyramidal cells with a small lumen. Mucous acini are relatively larger than serous acini, and they are lined by a single layer of columnar cells with relatively a large lumen. The basic difference between serous and mucous acini are: serous acini are lined by a single layer of pyramidal cells. Mucous acini are lined by a single layer of columnar cells. The nucleus of serous acini are rounded and lies almost at the center of the cell. The nucleus of the mucous acini are relatively flat and lies close to the basal lamina. The lumen of the serous acini are small, and lumen of the mucous acini are relatively large. Size of the serous acini are small. Size of the mucous acini are relatively large. Intercalated duct has a small lumen and lined by a single layer of cuboidal cells. Striated duct have a relatively larger lumen than intercalated duct and is lined by a single layer of columnar cells. Interlobular septum contains interlobular ducts which have a relatively larger lumen lined by large cuboidal or columnar cells, blood vessels, nerves, and occasionally adipocytes. Now I am telling about the identifying points which you have to write in OSPI within 1.5 minutes. Identifying point of submandibular gland. Number 1, numerous serous acini and mucous acini present, but serous acini are predominant. Number 2, intercalated, striated, and interlobular ducts are present. Now I will show you the structure of submandibular gland. Look here, this is the structure of submandibular gland, and here the capsule is actually absent in this figure. Capsule lies outside the whole structure here, which covers the whole gland. And from the capsule, this light zone, these are the interlobular septa, these are interlobular septa, the light zones. And this interlobular septum and this is another interlobular septum. And between these two interlobular septum, where these rounded deep color structures are present, these whole part is lobule. This is one lobule, this is another lobule, this is another lobule. There are numerous lobules. Yeah. In each lobules, there is these deep colored structures, rounded structures. These are serous acini. These are serous acini. There are numerous serous acini. Look here, there are some light colored rounded structures. These are mucus acini. Mucus acini. These are mucus acini. Light color. That means when you will see in the under microscope, you will see the deep color structure, rounded structure. These are serous acini, and light color structure. These are mucus acini. And another important structure is on mucus acini. There is a here come here. There is a serous part over the mucus acini. This part is called serous demilume. Look here, it's very clear. This part is serous demilume. This whole structure is mucus acini, and this is serous demilume. This is just a half lune shape. This is serous demilume. So main structure is numerous serous acini, mucus acini, and serous demilumes. And there are some ducts. There are striated ducts, intercalated ducts. Intercalated ducts are relatively small, and striated ducts are relatively large. And this large duct, this is interlobular duct. This is present in the interlobular septum. These are the main structures. Look here, this is a structure of a mucus acini. This is deep color. This is the nucleus here. The nucleus is rounded, almost centrally placed. Okay? And cells are pyramidal cells. And here the columnar cells, and here the nucleus are almost flattened. It lies close to the basement membrane here. And these are the structures of the ducts. These are the basic structure of submandibular gland. Thank you, students.